Muy buenos días, hermanos y hermanas en Cristo. We bring you very warm greetings from the Bolivian Evangelical Lutheran Church and also from the Latin America and Caribbean unit of the Global Mission Unit of the ELCA. My name is Kari Eller. This is my husband, Justin Eller. And we are your ELCA missionaries living and serving in South America. I'd like to begin this morning by reminding everyone of a number that Ruth Ann shared with us at the beginning of our Synod assembly here. That number was 465. Anybody remember what it was for? Exactly. It's the number of participants that we have in the Synod assembly this year. Now, I don't know if today we have more or less participants, but what's important is that we have a good number of people here. Each one of you, each one of us, represents many more people, many more communities, institutions, agencies, networks. So we are very honored today to be here with you and to even have just a few minutes of your time. As Bishop Hansen in his video yesterday said, we can be stronger together than apart. Some of you already know who we are, because 2 years ago, we were here at Synod Assembly, we had a mission moment, and we also held a forum, and you heard about our ministry, because your congregation supports us in our role as missionaries, or because we were born and raised here in North Carolina. For those of you who haven't yet had a chance to meet us, or we haven't had a chance to personally say hello and greet you, we hope that we can do that in the near future. For the past 3.5 years, we have lived and worked in La Paz, Bolivia, with the Bolivian Evangelical Lutheran Church as pastoral team educators, providing pastoral support to women, to youth, and to pastors, which means that I get to do things like Sunday school teacher training and Lutheran Christian education curriculum development.
And my job in that pastoral team educator role is to contextualize Lutheran identity. It's basically to make real what it means to be Lutheran today. So I work with developing with the people of the ELCA, the Bolivian Evangelical Lutheran Church, and equipping them with biblical, theological, and confessional tools so that they can begin answering their own question, what does it mean to be Lutheran in Bolivia today? All of our work and the work of other missionaries in the ELCA is done through the accompaniment model. What says that we walk with. We don't walk ahead of or behind, but rather we walk alongside. We question together, explore together, encounter together God's actions through our shared experiences, transforming and being transformed by one another. Like the Emmaus story, each time God's story is shared and revealed, God commits in the present to being involved with God's people in the future. So whether it's on the road to Emmaus, on the road to Hickory, on the road to Lago Titicaca, our journey of faith shared in conversation on the walk indicates truly that we are a church in mission. Because Christian mission is God's yes to the world. Mission is risky, it's dangerous, it's an opportunity. And it calls us through our baptism to proclaim the radical good news of Jesus. As Bishop Bullock alluded to yesterday in his reflection, the mission field isn't just out there, it's right here. It's in your congregations, it's here in our hearts. Because the mission field is really between us and among us and all around us. It's that baptismal font. That is God's mission field. It's where the reign of God is breaking in now. So truly, this is a great time to be church. It's a great time to be church locally. It's a great time to be a church globally.
As we walk forward together, changes must occur. And as a result, so must we. Justin and I have started the process of saying not goodbye, but rather hasta luego, or until later, to the Bolivian Evangelical Lutheran Church that we now call home. And we're slowly and steadily accepting more and more of the responsibilities of our new positions, which we are transitioning into.
As of July 1st, I will assume full responsibility of being the ELCA's new regional representative in South America. As the ELCA's regional rep, I am the liaison between the ELCA and her sister companion churches in South America, which means that I accompany the Lutheran churches, our Lutheran brothers and sisters in Argentina, Uruguay, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, and Peru.
And I will be the international coordinator for a Christian education project in the Latin America Caribbean region called Equipping God's People. This project is in its third year and is already working with Lutheran Christian educators in Bolivia, Chile, and Mexico. Currently, the project is establishing relationships with Lutheran churches in Costa Rica and in Nicaragua, and hopes to do so with other Lutheran churches throughout the region. Together, we seek to share Lutheran Christian education resources in Spanish to stay connected, to support one another in sustainable ways. This Synod Assembly kicks off our 2013 home assignments, where we travel around North Carolina and the United States, visiting and personally thanking our sponsoring congregations. If you'd like to know more about our schedule of where we'll be when, or if you'd like to connect with the work that we do, you can visit our website. I'll give you a second. If anybody wants to write it down, now would be the time to get out paper and pencil or crayon or marker. I'm a mom now, so crayons are always in my pocketbook. Are you ready? Okay. That website is karieeller.weebly.com. That's Kari Eller all together, all lowercase, spelled KarieEller.weebly, WEEBLY.com. There are many ways in which God can make us new, and the Spirit constantly transforms us. In local missions, in global missions, whether we are on the giving or the receiving end. We give thanks to God for bringing us this far by faith, for making us one, for uniting us, and for this amazing story being written, which we have the honor to share.
Kari and I will be around this afternoon around here, so if you have any further questions, please feel free to stop us or grab us by the arm and ask us more questions. But we truly want to thank you for serving with us in God's mission. We thank you for your continued prayers and for your financial support. Que Dios nos bendiga.